Show, and we are talking to Ming Chen from Comic Book Man. So we got a lot to talk about in regards to comics.
Fire away. You have the word nerd in your title. I'm in the right place.
Absolutely. You have come home.
Yes.
What got you into comics?
But I mean, I can save.
I think like any kid, you're handed a book when you're young. In my case, I was handed a copy of Avengers 214 when I was 6 years old, and I was hooked ever since.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That didn't just start with Superman or Batman. I mean, it started with...
Oh, I got to see all the Avengers. I'm like, why settle for one superhero when you can get, 6 or 7 or 8 or there used to be this old archaic law where there could only be 6 Avengers at one time. Why? Why? Yeah. So
and then DC had to top it and unite the 7.
Yeah. Exactly. But I was enamored with every facet of that book I was given. The cover was amazing. The interior storyline was amazing. The Hostess fruit pie ads were amazing. The Hubba Bubba ads. Like every I've read.
Okay, now we're getting into nostalgia.
Oh yeah, for sure. So yeah, every aspect of that book, like I poured over it. I read it multiple times.
Do you float more towards Marvel than DC, or?
It depends on what year it is and what big event is going on.
Okay.
And if you talk to Mike Zapsik, who's on Comic Book Men with me, he's like, you know what? Why choose one or the other? Why not do both? Which I agree with him. Is it a cop out? Sure, sort of. But I actually lean these days. As I grow older, I'm actually reading a lot more Image. I think, I love superheroes. I love spandex and tights and superpowers. Image kind of has cornered the market in like the more human stories.
Right.
Some of maybe leans toward the more sci-fi or supernatural. A lot of it is just human stuff that I can relate to, stuff that could happen to me. And that's what
I don't think it's too much of a cop out to like both. I think you have your favorite superheroes in every genre.
Right.
That's kind of what we try to discuss. I mean, we have fans that are just, I know it has to be one thing or the other. I'm like, that's like arguing Star Trek or Star Wars.
Right.
Why can't you be fans of both?
Yeah.
But for different reasons.
Right. But with Captain Cold's gun to your head, you gotta pick one. Pick one. Don't be a wuss. But
what brought you to Comic Book Man?
I fell backwards into it like most aspects in my life, but that's all predicated by me just sticking to what I loved and doing what I loved. I met Kevin 20 years ago. I was a fan of his first movie, Clerks. I created a fan website. He saw it, hired me to set up all his websites for his production companies and do graphic design. That led later on to podcasting on his podcast network. Podcast led to a reality TV show on AMC that comes on after The Walking Dead. So, each step gets better. It's crazy though.
I've heard you comment that's like the worst time slot ever. But here's the thing.
I say that facetiously, obviously.
No, well, I'm going to make the counter argument that it really isn't, because if you don't want to listen to Chris Hardwick talk about The Walking Dead, there is this other great alternative. And you do have your own guest stars that come in.
True.
True.
Yeah, on the, kind of on the flip side, Chris Hardwick, fellow geek. So, I think we're on the same train for sure.
Sure. No, we love him as a geek and all that, but if you need your comic book fix after you've watched this horror and people die,
right?
A little bit lighthearted.
Yeah. We kind of bring, it's kind of just kind of coming down after seeing people stabbed in the head.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, I know you guys deal with a lot of, I think you've said it best, that it's like, pawnbrokers, but for geeks.
Right.
But what, is there like a prize, the holy grail of sorts, of stuff that's come in there that...
That's all relative to the person. For me, anything G.I. Joe is a holy grail. The bigger the better. And my prized possession is the USS Flag, which was a 7-foot, built-to-scale aircraft carrier that came out, I believe, in 1983-84.
Right.
And it was something I wanted as a kid. Was way out of the price range of my parents or myself.
Well, they actually had to build that too, so you could fit your F-14.
Oh yeah.
The Striker.
And it did. And it was something I wanted forever, for years, and I finally got it 30 years after it came out.
Nice.
I finally was able to get one.
It's never too late.
Yeah. So. But for everyone, there's always that one item that they've always wanted. Some people get it. Some people are still searching for it. And, may everybody get their Holy Grail toy.
I think for me it would probably be Voltron.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I remember having to buy the line separately, save my allowance, when I finally got it, and then I sold it and then never kept it.
Yeah.
It's like, I need to find that again.
Right. Right. Same shape I had it. I want the box, there are multiple aspects of collecting. So It's great. The hunt never ends, though.
Yeah, I could. Yeah.
Yeah.
So getting back to comic books and everything, is there a particular storyline that you really absolutely love, either from Marvel or DC?
And there are multiple ones. These days, I've been leaning toward. I think the Frank Miller Batman stories are bar none some of the best. And a lot of people lean toward Dark Knight Returns, which is an amazing book. I go more toward year one, though. I like seeing Batman out on his first year, making mistakes, getting shot, getting beat up, screwing up.
Well, it's nice to know that Christopher Nolan actually did some research and was like, we're going to borrow from these kind of storylines.
Yeah, which you have to.
Right.
They're already written out there for you. They're great already. Why not use them? And if you want to use some visuals from there, you've had some of the greatest artists penning panels. There's your storyboard right there. You don't need a storyboard artist. You barely have to direct. It's right there. Just copy the panel, and you've got something.
I do not disagree with that at all.
Yeah.
I mean, absolutely.
Yeah, which they can totally do.
Out of all the guest celebrities that you guys have had at the comic book store, which one for you is where you just geek out the most?
Stan Lee is obviously the biggest one.
Sure.
The guy who created whole universes, whole worlds, and spawned an industry, including comics, movies, toys, and comic book conventions. And it's great to see him be a part of that as well. So, which is great here at Marvelous New Jersey. Beyond that, anyone who was in the original Star Wars is awesome. We've had the pleasure of having Billy D. Williams on the show and Peter Mayhew. And
we always need more Lando.
Yeah, but if you told me as a 4-year-old, like one day you're going to be on a TV show with Chewbacca, what 70s drug are you on, and how badly is it hitting you? Because there's no way that's ever going to happen.
Well, to take it a step further, and God rest her soul that we lost Carrie Fisher this week. I have had to tell other nerds there's no shame in crying over that.
No, not at all. She's a part of our lives.
That's our childhood.
Yeah,
that's our celebrity spiritual guru.
Yeah, absolutely. There's absolutely no shame in crying or mourning her loss, because it is a loss. It is a big loss.
So, do you have any other future projects outside of Comic Book Man?
Anything
you can talk about.
I podcast a lot. So I podcast on Kevin Smith's Smodcast Network. Mike Zapsik and I do a podcast just simply called the Ming and Mike Show, where we talk about whatever we want. Usually delves into the wacky things that happen to us at cons. And a lot of podcasting and hopefully more comic book.
All right. So the last two questions we have are strictly just for the nerds.
Okay.
This is what we do at Nerds.
Ask away.
If you were a superhero or villain,
yes,
what superpower would you want the most?
Definitely teleportation. I travel a lot. Air travel sucks. You always lose your luggage. You're always stuck behind some crying kid or somebody coughing on you. If I could just, beam from New Jersey to Dallas like that.
But you have a solution for that on the plane.
What's
you
that?
Of a comic book.
Yes,
exactly.
True. Here, shut up. Yeah. Shut up, read this, and if you finish this one, we'll talk about it, and I'll give you another one.
There you go.
That's a great solution. But yeah, definitely teleportation would make life a lot easier.
That's a good one. And if you could either be involved in Star Trek or Star Wars film of anything, which one would it be and why?
Star Trek is great, but they talk a lot. They don't fight a lot. There aren't a lot of battles. It's very cerebral. So, I'm a Star Wars fan through and through. More action, and hand me a lightsaber, man. I want Sith, Jedi.
I love Star Trek too, but isn't the lightsaber just a lot more fun?
Oh yeah. Oh God.
Come on.
God, for sure. Yeah. Bar none. Way more fun. And even if I have to open a can or something, why it makes it so much easier. Yeah, it's great. Or and no one will mess with you like with a lightsaber.
I agree. You get no argument from me on that one. So, well, thank you very much.
Absolutely, my friend.